Gonna be the start of a brand new IOR season. The lights will come out at any moment now. Luca on P1, Charlie on P2 on the hard compound of tires. Who's gonna get the better strategies? Lights out and away we go. Like expected, Luca does get a good start there. Or does he not? Equator gets a blasting start down the inside. It's already gonna take the lead. No, Luca manages to defend all the way around the outside. Equator got a good start but couldn't take the place. Already got a little bit of carnage here at the background. I think it's Fossey's dropped down into P19 of the race. Equator battling against Charlie there into the next corner. Equator manages to hold into P2. Charlie doesn't need to stress. He's in the harder compound of tires. He can just be patient. RPM is out of the race already, and that's a safety car, virtual safety car, not a BSC. RPM is out of the race. He's had an incident with Infinity. Dookie Monker gets a 10-second time penalty. A bit of a chaotic start of the Australian GP so far. Well, Charlie's gonna be playing the long game, but he's gonna be suffering a lot, seems like. At least he will have the DRS for one more lap against Quasar and Luca. Joseph Vesely is sticking comfortably at the moment. We get a big DRS range so far. We get the top 10 in DRS. Let's go on with the tires. Dino Bino Bambino is the first one to be out of DRS. He's going to be defending from Mark, who is one of the guys who started at the back of the grid and is already up into P12. Could be a really good scoring race for Mark if he keeps it consistent. Meanwhile, in the battle for the win of the race, everyone's still sticking to the DRS train. Like I said, we got a 10-car train. Wish Dino would be in that train, but something's not gone right. Well, also he's on the hard tires and he's not sticking to that DRS train. We have a battle here between Joseph and Buva. Joseph trying all the way around the outside. He has the champion experience, but Buva places the car really well and can't get past. Joseph cannot get past the McLaren driver. Now Georgie thinks about a move there against Joseph Vesely when he was left a little bit vulnerable there, but was way too risky. Prefers to not get involved in that fight. Charlie has got past the Quasar. Charlie gets the move done against the Quasar, moves up to second place of the race, and now he's gonna aim and try and get past Luca as well. Let's not forget, like I said before, oh, Dookie is crashed. Dookie has crashed, and that's brought out a safety car. Oh, that's gonna mess up Charlie's strategy a little bit. That's gonna save some drivers like Dino, like Infinity, who were having a bit of a nightmare of a race here. And well, this safety car is gonna mix things a little bit up. Oh, and Lucas made a massive mistake, but a massive one. He stayed out with the safety car. Lucas stayed out in the safety car. That's a big mistake. Now everyone behind him is gonna pit. And, well, we'll see if that happens or not, but we are gonna get restarted now. Luca needs to get a perfect restart, and I think it's gone really well, but Charlie's already attacking Onion for that third place of the race. Onion, of course, not gonna have any grip on those, not gonna have great grip on those tires. There goes Charlie around the outside, and he's gonna try and move now down the inside. Onion's not gonna fight him, of course. If he's mature, and yeah, he's very mature and doesn't fight him. No point fighting a battle you can't win, and you definitely can't win it. Joseph Vesely's dropped 2 positions. This is not helping the Sech driver in his fight to win this race. Luca's still in the lead though. Now Charlie's is cleared really quickly. Onion is gonna clear really quickly. Whelp as well. Gets the move done easily down the inside. Luca with better battery though, but he's in much more problems because of the old tires. We follow now Charlie, who's gonna have to recharge the battery a little bit. Equasar, who still cannot get the move done against Onion, and well, Onion, who's very respectful there, leaves the space to Equasar, who's already moving up into P4 of the race. Oh, a little bit of a banger of wheels there between Buva and Georgie Boy. Revenge forces Joseph a little bit off the road there. Now fights a little bit with his teammate. Wilco gets a nice run. Very cold hard tires so far in the grid we've seen now. Georgie Boy gets past Onion. A lot of banger of wheels, so we've seen their aggressive driving. People on fresh tires really don't want to lose time against the people on the old tires. They know they... Oh, and that's a big force off the road there. Buva's not gonna be happy with that one. Joseph Vesely is screwing up into P8 of the race. That's what happens when you got so much difference in the tires. Equasar now is gonna be getting the move done very easily. Blast past Whelp before even the DRS is enabled. Now it's a 3-car train for the lead once again. Charlie is not getting the move done against Luca yet. Luca, who, even if he doesn't win, will have to stop soon because those tires are gonna blow if he doesn't. And there goes Charlie for the lead of the race like it couldn't be any other way. Charlie takes now the lead in lap 11 of the race. Charlie is our new race leader. We got a yellow flag, I think that's Dino Bino Bambino, but that's quickly cleared. We got now a Quasar following Luca, and shouldn't be a hard move. Whelp goes a little bit deep there into the corner. George gets the move done. Joseph Vesely will try to stick into the back of Revenge. Joseph, like I said, is trying to go to the end of the race by the strategy his son Buva in the pit lane. Definitely not gonna be happy, got forced badly off the road there. Now we got a Quasars attacking Luca Ford, that's P2 of the race. Luca starting to slide already on those degraded medium tires. He's gonna try and get a nice one around the outside. No, he's gonna be patient and he's gonna wait for the DRS to get an easy move into the third DRS zone. George also waiting to get past Luca. Luca could still recover into a podium position or at least a top 5. If no safety car happens, of course. There goes Equasar around the outside. It's gonna get the move done. It's been a crazy Australian GP race so far. There goes Equasar, gets the overtake done, moves up into second place of the race, though he's lost 1.5 seconds of time to Charlie. George now, it's the next one, is gonna try and overtake Luca. He's gonna think about a move there down the inside. He doesn't, backs off. Joseph battling against Whelp as well. Both on the hard tires, though. Joseph has 7 lap fresher tires than Whelp does. Joseph, like I said, our only champion in the grid. Oh, and that's a battle between Luca and George. Oh, and that's George hitting Luca and into the wall. Yeah, like I said, that strategy wasn't gonna end in anything good for the Red Bull driver. He needs to rejoin the track safely. I know he's a ghost, but still. Well, he's gonna come into the pit lane now. And the man that was the favorite to win this race is suddenly... this race been destroyed, and in the pit lane he goes and spits in the pit lane. I guess lap 16 if you start on hards, but due to the safety car everyone had to pit much earlier than that. This is supposed to be a one-stop race in my opinion. Oh, Revenge has got a broken front wing. Infinity is gonna try and get past all the way around the outside. Nice move there from Infinity, moving up into P6 of the race. Infinity, who started at the back as well. Reserve driver for this GPs managed to get the move done and is up into 6th place of the race. Now Revenge is gonna lose the place to Mark as well. Mark who actually started at the back as well, is already up into P7 of the race. Waiting to the next DRS zone, into the next activation. Can he get the overtake done? Here we go, on board with Joseph. George Boy is going to try and defend. Joseph's going to try and get the move all the way around the outside. George Boy outbreaks himself badly, and that's Joseph Vesely through. That's a champion move if he manages to get it done. Georgie trying to defend all the way around the outside. Joseph needs to be careful in here. George is going to come into the Equasar out of the race. Oh, and that's a safety car. That's a safety car, and that is really unfortunate for Joseph Vesely, who just jumped the pit lane. Oh man, that's really unlucky for Joseph. I don't think he's going to be allowed to get past the safety car, will he? He knows he doesn't have any other option. It's the best still, having in mind everyone else's penalties. He still can manage to get some good points out of it with the fresher tires. Charlie weaving there in the main straight before relaunching the race. He knows he's in a complicated position to be on. And we get going. Charlie goes on the throttle. George Void trying to get past Infinity into turn 1. Infinity dropping behind George. Fossey right at the back. Mark with a great comeback race. Right at the back of Fossey. You get Revenge battling against Whelp, against Wilco. A little bit of banger of wheels there. That's side by side between Buva and Revenge, who has to back off there. Buba's gonna be defending like crazy now his position, because he has older tires. He knows he's in a disadvantage now. Following now, Revenge right at the back of Buba is gonna try and get the overtake done. Mark is gonna try and get the move done on Fossey, and that's Welp right at the back of Revenge. Wilco in the train as well. Joseph Vesely, who just needs to keep it nice and clean, and is gonna get a lot of positions because there are a lot of people with penalties. Battle between the Williams guys. Oh, and that's a hit from Pitbull on Wilco, and that allows Onion through. That allows Vesely through, and that might allow Dino through as well. Dino's gonna try and move against Pitbull. Will he? Pitbull goes a little bit deep in there, but P10 finished today. Top 10 for Dino would be great, in my opinion. Shouldn't be a hard move for Dino to pull, because Buba is on all the tires. Dino around the outside, gets the overtake done, and is going to try and stick into the train ahead of him. Battle between Infinity and Fossey. Infinity's got the move done once again. George has got the move done against Charlie there into the chicane. They go. Side by side they go. Oh, and that's a banger of wheels between the two of them. A little bit of an incident. George is getting very aggressive there against Charlie. Joseph battling against Wilco, Joseph makes a little slide there. Revenge holding it to his place against Wilco. Well, a lot of people with time penalties, like you can see. And, well, that's going to help Dino and Joseph in the end of the race. Wilco's going to try and get the move done against Revenge. Revenge does not get a really good exit to defend the place, and that's going to allow Wilco through, moves up into P7 of the race. Down the inside goes Revenge against Joseph Vesely. Joseph Vesely gets a little bit force off the road there. Vesely getting past Revenge there into the chicane. Now it's Dino who might try and attack him. Dino goes down the inside. Dino's up into P9 of the race. Both getting there, the Racing Bull driver. Follow now Joseph Vesely to the back of Wilco. Is going to try and get the move all the way around the outside. Clean move there by Joseph. Moves up ahead of the kick driver. Next target's gonna be, well, Wilco makes a little mistake there. It's now or never for Joseph Vesely if he wants to stand in that podium. Joseph Vesely on the slipstream of Welp, goes all the way around the outside, gets the overtake down. Nice job there by Joseph Vesely. Still will try and get us better as he can. Now last battle between these two, coming into the chicane they go, side by side. Who's gonna be in front? That's Fossey against Georgie. Oh, they bang wheels there and both are into the grass. Both are into the grass there. Lamarck is going to take the chance. He's going to get the move done against the two of them. Nice overtake there from Lamarck. He's going to take P3 on track. And Charlie, we're going to have to go on board with the man that's going to win the race. Solid performance with the strategy. Got a little bit complicated with the first safety car. But today in Australia, it's Charlie who wins the season opener. Charlie wins the Australian GP. It's Infinity in second place. Mark will cross the line in third. A great debut. My driver of the day personally. But Joseph Vesely, due to being much more consistent in keeping those time penalties by range, will finish in third place. Joseph in third position of the race. Mark in P4, Wilco in P5, Dino Bino Bambino finishes in 6th. A great race for Dino as well.